We are going to discuss about electric dipole. Today we are going to discuss about electric dipole. Now, what is meant by electric dipole? What is meant by electric dipole? So here, what is meant by a dipole? So when two equal and opposite charges separated by some finite distance is considered as a dipole. So dipole means two equal and opposite charges separated by some finite distance. So here is the diagram. This is minus q. This one is plus q. Separated by distance 2l. So how much is the separation here? 2l is the separation. So here plus q and minus q are separated by some finite distance. Then this is called a dipole. Now the distance between dipole is denoted by letter 2l. Next one, for this one, this line is called axial line. If a line perpendicular to, when a line, there is a line perpendicular to the dipole and passing through its center, then that is called equatorial line. Here for this dipole, axial line means this one is the axial line. So equatorial line means this one is the equatorial line. Now, what is the magnitude of the charge? Magnitude of charge of dipole is nothing but q only, because the plus q and minus q is there now. What is the magnitude of charge? Q only. Next one. So if two charges are separated by some finite distance, then we can consider that one as a dipole. Next one, dipole moment. So what is dipole moment? What is meant by dipole moment? Dipole moment is denoted by letter P, small letter P. Dipole moment is denoted by letter P. Now, dipole moment is the product of magnitude of charge and distance between the charges. So, dipole moment, what is the formula for dipole moment? Dipole moment is the product of magnitude of charge and distance between the charges. That is denoted by P. Now, this dipole moment is a vector quantity. Is a vector quantity. Dipole moment. What is the basic definition of dipole moment? Dipole moment is a product of magnitude of charge and distance between them. This is the dipole moment equation. Magnitude of charge is q. In previous diagram, 2l is the distance between those two charges. So q into 2l is the dipole moment. Next one, dipole moment is a vector quantity. Dipole moment is a vector quantity. Now, what is the SI unit for this one? For dipole moment, SI unit is for charge coulomb. Next, for distance meter. Coulomb dot meter. Coulomb dot meter is the SI unit for dipole moment. SI unit for dipole moment is coulomb dot meter. Next one, dimensional formula. Dimensional formula. For coulomb dimensional formula, AT. For meter dimensional formula, L. For meter dimensional formula, L. If you rearrange that one, then you will get m power 0, L power 1, P power 1, A power 1. This is the dimensional formula for a dipole moment. So dipole moment basic equation is so magnitude, a product of magnitude of charge and length between two charges. Next, it is a vector quantity. Dipole moment is a vector quantity. Next, dipole moment SI unit is a coulomb dot meter. Next, dimensional formula is AT into L, or if you write that one in order, then m power 0, L power 1, T power 1, A power 1 is the dimensional formula for a dipole moment. Next one. So vector, we are saying that, just I am saying that dipole moment is a vector. Now, what is the direction of dipole moment? What is the direction of dipole moment? Just I am specifying that dipole is a vector quantity. Now, what is the direction of dipole moment? So, how is the direction of dipole moment? Check this one. So, check this diagram. So, here dipole moment direction is like this. So, how is the dipole moment direction? In this diagram, this is the dipole moment direction. Now, that is directed from negative to positive charge. So, dipole moment direction is from negative to positive charge. Direction of dipole moment is from negative to positive charge. Now, So dipole moment is nothing but a product of magnitude of charge into distance between them. So that equal to Q into 2L. It is a vector quantity and direction is from a negative to positive charge. Next, along the axis only. Next one, dipole moment SI unit is Coulomb dot meter. Dimensional formula m power 0, L power 1, T power 1, A power 1. Next one, next concept. So electric field and potential. Electric field and potential we need to calculate. Just assume that here is the dipole. Magnitude of charge of the dipole is Q, plus Q and minus Q. Magnitude of charge is nothing but plus Q and minus Q. Or what is the magnitude? Just Q only. So here dipole consists of two equal charges. Magnitude of that one is Q. Now separation between them is 2L. Separation between them is 2L. 2L is the separation between them. Now what is the direction of dipole moment? That is from negative to positive charge. Na? So P bar is from negative to positive charge. This is the direction of dipole moment. Here I am representing that is the direction of dipole moment. Now, next one, we need to calculate electric field and potential on the axial line. That means at point A. This is represented with A. Next, we need to calculate field and potential at point E on a perpendicular bisector. So 2 points are there. This is the 1 point. It's 1 point that is on a perpendicular bisector. This is other point that is on axial line of the dipole. So here 2 points are there. So on these 2 points we need to, at these 2 points we need to calculate electric field and potential due to this dipole. That is our aim. So here derivation I am not discussing directly. Just I am going to the formula only. So here 2 points are there. So this point is on axial line. This point is on equatorial line or perpendicular bisector. Now, just go through the formula. So electric field on axial line, formula is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught 2p by r cube. 2p by r cube. So r, we can write this one as E as k into 2p by r cube. K is nothing but 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught only. K is nothing but 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. So this is the formula for electric field for a short dipole. For a short dipole. So 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught 2p by r cube. Next potential. So 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught p by r square only. So here 2p is there. Here p, here r cube, here r square only. So what is the direction? What is the potential value? P by r square. Next for electric field 2p by r cube. Now direction of electric field. Direction of electric field is same as dipole moment. So check this diagram once. Here direction of electric field and dipole moment directions are same. Electric field and dipole moment directions are same on axial line. On axial line, electric field is same direction as dipole moment. Next, on equatorial line, electric field is opposite to the dipole moment. You have to remember that one, direction also. So direction of the electric field on axial line is same as dipole moment. On equatorial line, opposite to the dipole moment. So just remember that one. Next, what is the formula for electric field? K into 2p by r cube. Potential p by r square. P by r square. What is p value? What is the value of p? P equal to magnitude of charge into distance between them. P is nothing but dipole moment. That equal to magnitude of charge into distance between them. So these are the formulas for electric field and potential on axial line. Next one. On equatorial line, electric field is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught p by r cube only. P by r cube. In previous case, 2p by r cube. Here, p by r cube. Check it once. In previous case, electric field is 2p by r cube. Now on equatorial point or perpendicular bisector, p by r cube only. Next, direction positive to plus q to minus q means we can write that this one as opposite to the dipole moment. Opposite to dipole moment p bar. Opposite to dipole moment. So on equatorial line, what is the direction of electric field? That is opposite to the dipole moment. Just remember that one. So electric field direction is opposite to the dipole moment on equatorial line. On axial line, same as dipole moment. Next formulas are, so electric field on axial line formula 2p by r cube. Next on equatorial line formula p by r cube. So in previous case on axial line formula 2p by r cube. On equatorial line formula p by r cube. Next potential on equatorial line potential is 0. Potential is 0. Next one on axial line formula p by r square. On equatorial line potential 0. Just compare these two. So axial line, what are the formulas? 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught 2p by r cube is electric field. 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught p by r square is potential. Next on perpendicular bisector, field is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught p by r cube and potential is 0. Now here I am saying that direction of electric field is opposite to the dipole moment. Or what is the angle between electric field and dipole moment? 180 degrees. So same equation, same we can write on like this also. So electric field and dipole moment angle between the electric field and dipole moment is 180 degrees. So is this clear? Can I go through the next one? Next. So in general, can you write a generalized equation for electric field and potential also? So generalized equation is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught p by r cube into square root 3 cos square theta plus 1. So this is under root only. 3 cos square theta plus 1 is under root. That means on axial line theta we have to take as a 0. On perpendicular bisector theta equal to 90. So on perpendicular bisector theta is 90. So substitute theta equal to 0, then you will get that equation. Cos 0 is how much? 1. So this is 1, 3 plus 1, 4. 4 root means 2. 2p by r cube. 2p by r cube means that is the electric field on the axial line. If you substitute theta equal to 90, then this factor will be 0. So p by r cube. That is the field on a perpendicular bisector. So just substitute theta equal to 0 for equatorial line and 90 for perpendicular bisector. 90 for perpendicular bisector. Next, similarly, can you write equation for potential? Potential equation is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught p cos theta by r square. If you remember these two, then you can write previous two formulas. So potential formula 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught p cos theta by r square. P cos theta by r square. So if it is on axial line, theta is 0. On perpendicular bisector, theta is 90 here also. Next one. So angle between E and P is theta plus alpha. Then that should cancel equation. Tan alpha equal to 1 by 2 tan theta. So if the angle between electric field and dipole moment is theta plus alpha, then that need to satisfy this equation tan alpha equal to 1 by 2 tan theta. So these are the formulas for electric field and potential for a dipole. Next one. Next concept, dipole in a uniform electric field. If you place a dipole in a uniform electric field, we need to write equation for a torque. We need to write equation for torque. What is the torque equation? So torque can be written as PE cos theta. Torque formula is PE cos theta. Torque tau equal to PE cos theta. In vector notation, we can write this one as P bar cross E bar. In vector notation, it can be written as P bar cross E bar. Now, what is the maximum torque? What is the value of maximum torque? Torque is maximum when theta equal to 90 degrees. If theta equal to 90, theta is 90 means what is theta? Theta is the angle between dipole moment P bar and electric field. So check this one once. So here what is torque? Torque is nothing but P cos theta. So P is dipole moment, E is electric field. What is theta? Theta is the angle between dipole moment and electric field. Dipole moment and electric field. Theta is the angle between these two, P and E. What is P? Dipole moment. E is electric field. Now, so we can write this one as torque equal to P bar cross E bar in vector notation. P bar cross E bar. So for example, A cross B, if we expand A bar cross B bar, then you will get AB cos theta, na? AB sin theta, na? AB sin theta. If you expand A cross B, then you will get AB sin theta. Like that. Here P sin theta is there, so that we can write P bar cross E bar. So here theta is the angle between P and E. Now, what is the maximum? If theta equal to 90 degrees or P and E are perpendicular to each other, then torque is maximum and that is equal to PE. So theta is 90 means P and E are perpendicular. Next one, if theta equal to 0 degrees or E and P are parallel, E and P are parallel, E and P are parallel, then torque is minimum, that equal to 0. So torque is a maximum when theta equal to 90. So theta equal to 90 means E and P are perpendicular to each other. Sometimes they will give, so electric field and dipole moment are perpendicular to each other, then what is the torque? Formula is PE only. So if dipole moment and field are parallel to each other, then torque is minimum, that is equal to 0. That is from this equation only. Just I am writing this one and this one from a basic equation, first equation, this one. So what is the torque acting on a dipole when it is placed in a uniform electric field? Torque acting on a dipole when it is placed in a uniform electric field is PE sin theta. Or if the question given in terms of vector notation, then we need to take torque as a P bar cross E bar. Take the cross product between P and E. If in question data is given in terms of vector notation, use this one. So in if magnitudes are given, then use this one. Next one, next topic. Work done. So if a dipole is placed in a uniform electric field, then work done to rotate that. Work done to rotate that dipole can be written as, for example, just go through this diagram. Here is the dipole. So initially this dipole is making an angle theta 1 with electric field. This is the dipole. Dipole moment is directed like this. In this one, so initially this dipole is making an angle theta 1 with electric field. Here is the angle. So initially this is the position of the dipole that is making an angle theta 1 with electric field. Next, so just I want to rotate this dipole like this. Now it makes an angle theta 2 with electric field. So at any place that will make an angle like that only. So initially dipole is like this. Now I am rotating dipole like this. Now initial angle is theta 1 and final angle is theta 2. So what I did there? Just I rotated this dipole from an angle theta 1 to theta 2. Now what is the work done? If you rotate a dipole from angle theta 1 to theta 2, then work done is W equal to PE into cos theta 1 minus cos theta 2. Work done equal to PE cos theta 1 minus cos theta 2. That is the work done to rotate a dipole from theta 1 to theta 2. So first write first angle, after that second angle. Work done formula is PE cos theta 1 to theta 1 minus theta 2. Now, if you rotate from 0 degrees to theta, then what happens? So theta 1 is 0, theta 2 is theta, theta 2 is theta. Substitute those two here. Then you will get PE into 1 minus cos theta. If you substitute theta 1 as 0, theta 2 as theta, then you will get work done as PE into 1 minus cos theta. Work done as PE into 1 minus cos theta. Is this clear? So what is the formula for work done? PE cos theta 1 minus cos theta 2. Remember that. PE cos theta 1 minus cos theta 2. Work done formula is PE cos theta 1 minus cos theta 2. Next, torque formula PE sin theta. Torque formula is PE sin theta. Work done formula PE cos theta 1 minus cos theta 2. PE cos theta 1 minus cos theta 2 is the formula for work done. Next one. Now, so try to solve this one. Potential energy. Potential energy of the dipole. Potential energy is nothing but work done only, na? Potential energy is nothing but negative of the work done. So potential energy is nothing but negative of the work done. Now, so for example, just take this one. Take this example. A dipole is rotated from an angle perpendicular to the field to the given direction. Dipole is rotate from perpendicular to the field. Initially, dipole is placed perpendicular to the electric field. So this is the electric field. This one is the dipole. Dipole is placed perpendicular to the electric field. Now, just we are rotating this one from this position to this position, parallel to the field. So initially perpendicular. Now we are going to rotate this one, and that is making an angle 0 degrees with the field. So we are rotating from perpendicular position to parallel position. Now in that case, work done formula is or theta 1 is 90, theta 1 is 90 degrees, theta 2 is theta. Just substitute those two, then you will get work done or potential energy as minus PE cos theta. Work done or potential energy formula is minus PE cos theta. What is the formula for torque? Torque formula PE sin theta. PE sin theta or torque equal to P bar cross E bar. Next, work done formula. Work done is PE cos theta 1 minus cos theta 2. PE cos theta 1 minus cos theta 2. Initial angle, final angle. Next, potential energy minus PE cos theta. These are the formulas we discussed now. So these are the formulas for torque, work done and potential energy. So torque formula PE sin theta. Work done formula PE cos theta 1 minus cos theta 2. Next, potential energy formula minus PE cos theta. So these are the formulas. So or we can write this one as minus PE cos theta as minus P bar dot E bar. So cos theta is there now, so that we can take a dot product. P bar dot E bar is the potential energy formula. PE cos theta minus PE cos theta or minus P bar dot E bar is the formula for potential energy. These are the formulas. Just remember these formulas. PE sin theta is torque. PE cos theta 1 minus cos theta is work done. Next, minus PE cos theta is for potential energy, or minus P bar dot E bar is for potential energy. Next one. So just important one. This is the important one. Go through this slide. Go through this one once. No. So here angle between dipole moment and electric field is 0. If angle between dipole moment and electric field is 0, or dipole moment and electric field are parallel to each other, then theta is 0. If dipole moment, so electric field and dipole moment are parallel to each other, then theta is how much? 0. If theta equal to 0, then that is called a stable equilibrium. If theta equal to 0, then that is called a stable equilibrium. Theta 0 means that is called a stable equilibrium. That means sometimes in the question they will give that is rotated from stable equilibrium to unstable equilibrium. They will specify like that only. So stable equilibrium means angle how much we need to take 0. So unstable equilibrium means angle should be 180 degrees. So sometimes they will give, they won't give any angles. So they may specify that dipole is rotated from stable equilibrium to unstable equilibrium. Stable equilibrium means theta is 0. Unstable equilibrium means theta is 180. Just remember that one. So theta is 0 represents that is a stable equilibrium, or stable equilibrium represents theta should be 0. Next, if theta equal to 0, torque is how much? What is the formula for torque? Torque formula PE sin theta na? PE sin theta. Next, work done formula PE cos theta 1 minus cos theta 2. Next, potential energy formula minus PE cos theta. These are the three formulas now. So if you substitute theta equal to 0 here, then you will get a torque as 0. So if you substitute theta equal to 0 in work done, so here work done, here we are not rotating, so work done is 0. We are not rotating, so work done is 0. Next one. So if you substitute theta equal to 0 in potential energy equation, then you will get if you substitute theta equal to 0, then how much you will get? Minus PE. Minus PE is nothing but a minimum value. Minus sign is there na, so that we need to take that one as a minimum value. So minus PE. So similarly, so field and dipole moment are perpendicular to each other, then that is called, that is a theta equal to 90 degrees. Theta equal to 90 degrees is also called not in equilibrium. That is not in equilibrium. Next, if you substitute theta is 90, theta 90 in this equation, then torque is maximum and that equal to PE. Now if you substitute theta equal to 90, then work done equal to PE only. Next, so work done to rotate from 0 to 90. So work done is nothing but to rotate from 0 degrees to 90 degrees, that is PE. Next one, potential energy. If you substitute 90 degrees in this one, then you get potential energy as 0. Next one, 180 degrees. 180 degrees is nothing but unstable equilibrium. 180 degrees is nothing but unstable equilibrium. 180 degrees means dipole moment and electric field are opposite to each other. So 180 degrees ఉన్నాయంటే ఏంటి? ఎగ్జాక్ట్ గా ఆపోజిట్ గా ఉండాలి. 180 degrees అంటే ఎగ్జాక్ట్ గా ఆపోజిట్ ఉండాలి. So that is called unstable equilibrium. So substitute 180 degrees in torque equation, then you will get 0. Next, so if you want to rotate a dipole from stable equilibrium to unstable equilibrium, then work done is 2PE. If you want to rotate stable equilibrium to unstable equilibrium, then work done is 2PE. Next, if you substitute 180 degrees in potential equation, then you will get PE. That is a maximum. So is this clear, or I need to explain once again? So let me explain this one once again. What is the formula for torque? Torque equal to PE sin theta. Next, what is the formula for potential energy? Minus PE cos theta. First, we will solve these two. Now, for example, theta equal to 0. Next one, theta equal to 90. Next one, theta equal to 180 degrees. Here three angles I am taking. One is theta equal to 0, theta equal to 90, theta equal to 180. If I substitute theta equal to 0 here, then torque is how much? 0. If I substitute theta equal to 0, then potential energy is how much? Minus PE, because cos 0 is 1. Next, substitute 90 here, then you will get torque equal to PE. Next, substitute 90 here, then UA equal to 0. Next, substitute 180 in potential energy torque equation. So torque equal to sin 180 is 0 na, so again it is 0. Next, if you substitute 180 here, cos 180 is how much? -1. So UE is PE. Can you write maximum and minimum values for torque? This is minimum value na, minimum. This one also minimum. This is a maximum. So this is a maximum. So torque is maximum and theta equal to 90 or theta 90 ni ela specify chestam? E and P are perpendicular to each other. E is perpendicular to P. Just go through this one. So same values I wrote here also. Same values I wrote for torque and potential energy. Next one, work done means we'll go through the next one. In next slide, we just I'm going to explain work done to rotate from one angle to other angle. So on which formula we need to use for work done? Use this equation for work done. Work done formula is PE cos theta 1 minus cos theta 2. Next, so in this slide you have to remember theta equal to 0 represents that is stable equilibrium. Theta is 180 represents that is unstable equilibrium. Theta 0 means stable. Theta 180 means unstable equilibrium. Next one. So this is also important for theoretical questions. Now, a dipole is placed in a non-uniform electric field. Here these are not parallel. These electric field lines are not parallel, so that this is a non-uniform electric field. If you place a dipole in a non-uniform electric field like this, if you place a dipole in a non-uniform electric field, then what about torque and potential energy, torque and net force? So torque is not equal to 0, net force also not equal to 0. Torque is not equal to 0 and net force also not equal to 0. So rendu untai. Torque untadi, net force kuda untadi, rendu untai. Next, if you place a dielectric in a uniform electric field, then net force 0 avutadi, torque 0. Torque 0 aye chance untadi gaani. So majority cases em cheptam, torque is not equal to 0. So if it is having some angle, but net force is 0 always. Net force is 0 always 0 ne. Net force eppudu 0 ne untadi. So torque ane 0 avachchu, non zero avachchu, rendu untai. So in uniform electric field aithe ganaka, so net force 0, torque anedi non zero. Next, non uniform aithe rendu non zero ne, rendu kuda non zero ne. Next, so problems. So idi concept, basic concept idi. Next we are going to the problems. Now, first one, go through this first problem and try to solve this one. Try to solve this problem answer. An electric dipole, when placed in a uniform electric field E, will have a minimum potential energy if the positive direction of the dipole movement makes a following angle with the electric field. So he is asking about a minimum potential energy. So minimum potential energy means so when you will get minimum potential energy condition. So when you will get minimum potential energy. So potential energy is minimum when? Check this previous slide. Potential energy is minimum when you will get a zero potential and minimum potential energy. At what angle you are getting minimum potential energy?
Theta equals to
90 degrees.
Theta equal to how much?
0 degrees.
0 degrees. So that is the answer. Theta equal to 0 degrees. Option C is the correct one. So option C, direct one only. So if you know these formulas, then you can answer all these questions. So formulas kuda takkuva unnai. Oka 3 formulas, 4 formulas unnai ante. Torque, potential energy, work done. గుర్తుంచుకోవాల్సిన ఏంటి, స్టేబుల్ ఈక్విలిబ్రియం అంటే ఏంటి, యాంగిల్ ఎంత. అన్స్టేబుల్ ఈక్విలిబ్రియం అంటే ఏంటి, యాంగిల్ ఎంత. సో పొటెన్షియల్ ఎనర్జీ మాక్సిమం ఎప్పుడు అవుతుంది, సో కైండ్ టార్క్ మాక్సిమం ఎప్పుడు అవుతుంది, ఆ రెండు అవి గుర్తుంచుకుంటే చాలు, అయిపోయింది ఈ టాపిక్ అంతే. నెక్స్ట్ క్వశ్చన్ చెక్ చేయండి. ఎలక్ట్రిక్ పొటెన్షియల్ ఎట్ ఎ పాయింట్ ఆన్ ది యాక్సిస్ ఆఫ్ ఎలక్ట్రిక్ డైపోల్ డిపెండ్స్ ఆన్ డిస్టెన్స్ ఆఫ్ ది పాయింట్ ఫ్రమ్ ఎ డైపోల్ యాజ్. అంటే పొటెన్షియల్ ఫార్ములాలో డిస్టెన్స్ ఎలా ఉంది, ఇన్వర్స్లీ ప్రపోర్షనల్ టు ఆర్ నా, ఇన్వర్స్లీ ప్రపోర్షనల్ టు ఆర్ స్క్వేరా, డైరెక్ట్లీ ప్రపోర్షనల్ టు ఆర్, ఇన్వర్స్లీ ప్రపోర్షనల్ టు ఆర్ క్యూబా. పొటెన్షియల్ ఫార్ములా, పొటెన్షియల్ ఆన్ యాక్సియల్ లైన్ స్క్వేరా ఆర్ క్యూబా. సో ఇందులో ఏ ఆప్షన్ సి అయితే రాంగేగా, ఆప్షన్ సి రాంగ్, ఆప్షన్ ఏ కూడా రాంగే. సో ఈ రెండిట్లో ఏది ఫైనల్ ఇచ్చేయాలి, బి కానీ డి కానీ. సో ఆర్ స్క్వేర్, సో ఆప్షన్ బి పొటెన్షియల్. ఇక్కడ పొటెన్షియల్ కాబట్టి ఆర్ స్క్వేర్ కి ఇన్వర్స్లీ ప్రపోర్షనల్, ఫీల్డ్ అయితే కనుక ఆర్ క్యూబ్. ఫీల్డ్ అయితే పొటెన్షియల్ ఫార్ములా ఏంటి, జనరలైజ్డ్ ఫార్ములా కేపీ కాస్ థీటా బై ఆర్ స్క్వేర్, కేపీ కాస్ థీటా బై ఆర్ స్క్వేర్. కే అంటే ఏంటి, 1/4πε0. నెక్స్ట్ వన్, an electric dipole of moment p is placed in the position of stable equilibrium. So what is meant by stable equilibrium? What is the angle?
0
degrees. Equilibrium means 0. So let's check that one once. So what is the value of theta in stable equilibrium position? Stable equilibrium means theta is how much? 0. Unstable means theta is 180. Now, so that means theta 1 is how much? So initially that is in stable equilibrium na, so theta 1 equal to 0. Next, it is rotated through an angle theta from the initial position, so that theta 2 equal to theta. Then potential energy, so potential energy formula
C sir.
So potential energy, so work done formula is P cos theta 1 minus cos theta 2. Work done, we discussed about work done, that is P cos theta 1 minus cos theta 2. Now here he is asking about potential energy. The potential energy of the dipole in the final position. The potential energy of the dipole in the final position, not work done. He is not asking about work done. He is asking about potential energy only. So what is the value of potential energy? Try to solve this one. After that I will explain. So what is your answer? So which option is the correct one? So anyone can give you the answer? Go through the question once, sir. Just go through the question once, sir. So what he is asking? He is asking about a potential energy of the dipole in the final position. He is asking about potential energy. Formula is minus PE cos theta. That is the formula, na? What is the value of theta in final position? Theta only he gave. Final position angle as theta. So that what is the correct answer? Minus P cos theta. Just he is asking about potential energy in the final position. That means potential energy formula is minus P cos theta. Na? Substitute theta value. So theta 2 is given as theta. Final position means that should be theta 2. So theta 2 is given as theta. So option D is correct. Option D is the correct one. Check this one, sir. Can I go to the next one? So just read question carefully. So here he is asking about potential energy in final position. That means you have to substitute a final angle there. Final angle is how much? Theta 1. Final angle is theta. Substitute so theta here instead of theta. Now, next one. Next question. Go through the next one. An electric dipole is kept in a non-uniform electric field, then it experiences a force and torque, a force but not torque, a torque but not force, neither a force nor a torque. So which option is correct? So is it a non-uniform or uniform? Non-uniform electric field. Dipole is placed in a non-uniform electric field. For non-uniform electric field, so what is the conclusion as per our discussion? Torque is not equal to 0, force is not equal to 0. Now, which option you are going to select? Which option you are going to select? Torque non-zero and force also non-zero. Now, which option you are going to select? It experiences. So, torque non-zero means there is a torque. Force non-zero means there is a force. Force non-zero, not equal to 0 means there is a force. Torque not equal to 0 means there is a torque. So that which option you are going to select?
Yes.
Which one? First one. First one is the correct one. So it experiences both the torque and force. Both are non-zero, na? So that you have to select first one as the correct one. Next. See that. So in non-uniform electric field, torque and force are not zero, non-zero. Non-zero means so it is having torque as well as force. So that select first option. Next one. Try to solve this one. So an electric dipole consists of two opposite charges of magnitude 2 into 10 power minus 6 coulombs. Each are separated by distance 3 centimeters. Placed in a uniform electric field 2 into 10 power 5 Newton per coulomb. Then maximum torque. So what is the formula for maximum torque? Maximum torque formula. So what is the basic formula for torque? Torque equal to P sin theta. Na? So if it is maximum, sin theta term not there. Only P. Maximum torque means only P into E. Now, so maximum torque equal to P into E. So dipole moment can be written as Q into 2L. Na? What is P? P can be written as, what is the P formula for P? 2L into Q. Substitute that one. Q into 2L. E as it is we need to write. Substitute all these values. What is the value of charge? 2 into 10 power minus 6. Next, 2L is the distance between here. So just remember that one. Distance is directly 2L. Don't take distance as L. So here is said that so each are separated by 3 centimeters means you have to take 3 centimeters as 2L. So 3 centimeters and 3 centimeters and 3 into 10 power minus 2 kada? 3 into 10 power minus 2. So again 3 into 10 power minus 2 ne 2L can తీసుకోండి అంతేగాని దీన్ని L కింద తీసుకోవద్దు అదొకటి గుర్తుంచుకోండి. సో 2L అంటే ఏంటి డిస్టెన్స్ డైరెక్ట్ గా డిస్టెన్స్ బిట్వీన్ చార్జెస్ ని 2L కింద డైరెక్ట్ గా తీసుకోవాలి. సో అదొక్కటి మాత్రం గుర్తుంచుకోండి ఈ ప్రాబ్లం చేసేటప్పుడు. అంటే 2L బదులు డైరెక్ట్ గా సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ చేయాల్సింది ఏంటి 3 into 10 power minus 2. అంతేగాని 2 into 3 into 10 power minus 2 సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ చేయకండి. సో జస్ట్ రిమెంబర్ దట్ వన్. నెక్స్ట్ ఎలక్ట్రిక్ ఫీల్డ్ వాల్యూ ఇస్ హౌ మచ్ 2 into 10 power 5. We gave electric field as 2 into 10 power 5. Now solve this one further. 2 into 3 6. 6 into 2 12. 12 into, so how much it is 10 power minus 3. 12 into 10 power minus 3. So which option is correct one? So option B is the correct one. So option B is the correct one. Is this clear? Can I go through the next one? No. Try to solve this one. So this model is the important. This is also one important model in this one.
P.
So what is your answer?
Second option.
B.
So, second option. Some of you are selecting second option as the correct one. Next, any other? So what is the initial angle? Electric dipole of a moment P is placed normal to the lines of force of electric field. So initially, so field and dipole moment are perpendicular. So theta 1 is how much? 90 degrees. So how I am writing this one? Dipole moment is placed normal to the lines of electric field. Normal means angle is how much? Angle should be 90. So theta 1 is 90. Okay, fine. Next, the work done in deflating it through 180 degrees. So how much we need to rotate? So initially assume that this is the dipole moment, this is the electric field. Now, so this we need to rotate by an angle 180 degrees. So 180 degrees means, so where you will get that one? We need to rotate that one by 180 degrees. So this is the initial one. So finally like this. So 180 degrees we need to rotate. So theta 2 should be 90 plus 180. How much we are rotating? Through 180 degrees. Extra 180 degrees we are rotating. So 90 plus 180. So how much it is? 270 is the final angle. Is this clear or not? So initially that is normal. So that I wrote theta 1 as 90. Next one, we need to rotate that one by an angle 180 degrees. So initial angle is 90. Rotated angle is 180. Total is 270. Now work done. Formula PE cos theta 1 minus cos theta 2. PE cos theta 1 minus cos theta 2. So PE, what is the value of cos theta 1? Cos 90. What is the value of cos theta 2? Cos 270. Cos 90 value is how much? Cos 90 is how much? 0. Cos 270 is how much? 0. Then you will get this one as value as 0. So what is the correct answer? Option D is the correct. So simple ga untayi, formulas simple ga untayi. So questions kuda simple ga untayi. So first priority lesson lo diniki ivandi. Dipole. So it was topic first priority. And easy ga score cheskuన్న topic ఇది ఒకటి ఇందులో. So is this clear or not? So answer in the option D correct. Option D correct. Next one, try to solve this one. Electron and proton are separated by distance 1 angstrom. Then moment of this dipole. Moment is nothing but dipole moment is hard to calculate. Try to solve that one. You have to solve for a dipole moment only. What is the formula for dipole moment? Dipole moment formula is a charge into distance between them, 2L. What is the value of charge of electron and proton? 1.6 into 10 power minus 19. Next, distance is given as 1 angstrom. 1 angstrom is how much? 1 angstrom is how much in terms of meters? 10 power minus 10 meters. So it will be 10 power 1.6 into 10 power minus 29. So option B is the correct one. 1.6 into 10 power minus 29 is the answer. Option B correct. What is the correct answer? Option B. Option B is the correct. Direct substitution. Next, let's go to the next one. Electric field at a point on equator line of a dipole and direction of dipole moment. What is the angle between dipole moment and electric field on axial line? So axial line lo electric field dipole moment ela untayi. ప్యారలలా యాంటీ ప్యారలలా పర్పెండిక్యులర్ యాక్సియల్ లైన్ కేసులో సో అలా డిస్కస్ చేస్తాం మనం యాక్సియల్ లైన్ లో
parallel,
సో ప్యారలల్ యాంటీ ప్యారలల్ రెండు కేసులే వచ్చినాయి
Parallel.
యాక్సియల్ లైన్ ఈక్వటోరియల్ లైన్ రెండే వచ్చినాయి సో ఒకసారి ప్యారలల్ ఉంది ఇంకోసారి యాంటీ ప్యారలల్ ఉంది సో ఇక్కడ ప్యారలల్ యాంటీ ప్యారలల్
parallel,
ఈక్వటోరియల్ లైన్ ఇక్కడ సో ఈ యాక్సియల్ లైన్ కాదు ఈక్వటోరియల్ లైన్ ఈక్వటోరియల్ లైన్ ఈక్వటోరియల్ లైన్ లో అయితే యాంటీ ప్యారలల్ ఈక్వటోరియల్ లైన్ అయితే యాంటీ ప్యారలల్ సో దట్ ఆప్షన్ బి కరెక్ట్ అదే యాక్సియల్ లైన్ అయితే ఒకవేళ ఇక్కడ ఈక్వటోరియల్ కాకుండా యాక్సియల్ లైన్ ఇస్తే ఆప్షన్ ఏ కరెక్ట్ సో ఇయర్ ఈక్వటోరియల్ లైన్ అని ఇచ్చారు చూడండి ఈక్వటోరియల్ లైన్ కాబట్టి ఆప్షన్ బి సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకోండి ఆప్షన్ బి ఇస్ ద కరెక్ట్ వన్ నెక్స్ట్ try to solve this one. If A is the electric field strength of a short dipole on its axial line E and its axial line and E is the electric field on equatorial line. E is the electric field on equatorial line. On equatorial line, what is the electric field? E. On axial line, that is represented with EA. At the same distance, distances are same. What is the relation between A and E? So axial line, what is the formula? K into 2p by r cube na. Equatorial line formula K into p by r cube. Is it correct or not? Electric field on axial line K is nothing but 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. K into
Yes,
2p
sir.
by r cube. On equatorial line K into p by r cube. Now what is the relation between these two? A equal to 2 into E. ఏది ఎక్కువ ఉంటది యాక్సియల్ లైన్ లో ఎక్కువ ఉంటుందా ఈక్వటోరియల్ లైన్ లో ఎక్కువ ఉంటుందా యాక్సియల్ లైన్ లోనే ఎలక్ట్రిక్ ఫీల్డ్ ఎక్కువ ఉంటది కంపేర్ టు ద ఈక్వటోరియల్ లైన్ సో ఆన్సర్ ఈజ్ ఏ ఈక్వల్ టు 2EE సో ఆప్షన్ బి ఇస్ ద కరెక్ట్ వన్ సో ఆప్షన్ బి ఇస్ ద కరెక్ట్ వన్ చెక్ దిస్ వన్ what is the correct answer option B which option is correct option B is the correct one next one go through this one. If magnitude of intensity at a distance x on a axial line and at a distance y on equatorial line for a given dipole are equal, what is saying? Intensity on axial line at a distance x and on equatorial line at a distance y are same. So what is the formula for axial line? K into 2p by distance whole cube. So on axial line, he is saying that the distance is x. So we need to write x cube. Next, equatorial line. What is the formula? K into p by distance cube. On equatorial line, he gave the distance as y. So y cube. So these are the formulas. Now, what he is saying? And these two are equal. According to the question, he is saying that these two are equal. Just equate these two. K into 2p by x cube is equal to K into p by y cube. Cancel similar terms on both sides. Then K and p will get cancelled out. 2 by x cube equal to 1 by y cube. So x cube by y cube equal to 2. X cube by y cube equal to 2. So x by y is how much now? So take a cube root on both sides. So 2 power 1 by 3 by 1 or this is nothing but a cube root of 2 by 1. Cube root of 2. So which one is the correct answer? So option D is the correct one. Here x cube by y cube is 2 means x by y is the cube root of 2 is to 1. This is the answer. Is this clear or not? Then next one. So try to solve this one. So last one in today's topic is the last one. Just try to solve this one. An electric dipole in a uniform electric field experiences when it is placed at an angle theta, experiences both the force and torque, force but not torque, torque but not force, no force and no torque. So uniform electric field lo em cheptunnam manam, uniform electric field aithe force is zero, force zero అవుతుంది, torque zero అవదు. అదే నాన్ యూనిఫామ్ లో అయితే రెండు నాన్ జీరోనే. అదే యూనిఫామ్ లో అయితే ఓన్లీ ఫోర్స్ జీరో అవుతుంది, టార్క్ అయితే నాన్ జీరో అవుతుంది. సో ఆప్షన్ సి ద కరెక్ట్ వన్. టార్క్ బట్ నో ఫోర్స్, దట్ మీన్స్ టార్క్ ఈజ్ నాట్ ఈక్వల్ టు జీరో. Torque is not equal to zero and force equal to zero. This is for uniform electric field. అదే నాన్ యూనిఫామ్ అయితే రెండు నాన్ జీరోనే, ఫోర్స్ ఉంటది, టార్క్ ఉంటది, రెండు ఉంటాయి. నాన్ జీరో అంటే ఉంటది. సో దేర్ విల్ బి ఏ ఫోర్స్ అండ్ టార్క్ ఇన్ నాన్ యూనిఫామ్. యూనిఫామ్ లో అయితే ఫోర్స్ జీరో అయిపోతుంది, టార్క్ ఒకటే ఉంటది. టార్క్ ఈజ్ నాన్ జీరో, టార్క్ ఒకటే ఉంటది యూనిఫామ్ అయితే. సో హియర్ electric field, uniform electric field, he said that uniform electric field means torque is non-zero, force is zero. So torque is there but not force. So option C is the correct one. Is this clear or not? Okay, try to work on this one, complete this one.